What was your hardest part to write about in the book, or open up,
Hardest
or
part
open
to
up
write
about in the
about?
book? Like, what was your hardest part?
Um, just re going back to the part where I had lied to you about certain stuff, like that was hard. And then for you to, how you, it made you feel and how your reaction, like that was probably the hardest.
Yeah, I would say too. Same thing, kind of the same thing. Not that part. For me, the hardest part for me was realizing or reliving my mindset of being, you know, being a newlywed or being in church, but having all of this guilt and this shame. Like the enemy used to just beat my brains out with like just thoughts of, I felt like because I was married and I had this child out of wedlock, and I had this sex addiction that I was healing from, and then I was fighting and all of these things, the enemy would just wear my head out on, I was dirty, or I was just this terrible person, and that I had this scarlet letter, and I just was so worried about everybody looking at me at the church and how they thought about me, and it just I'm telling you, my mind. So that was tough for me, thinking back on how I allowed the enemy to mess with my mind and made me feel, less than, instead of me walking in the freedom of the Lord and realizing that, yo, he loved me.